Alright, in today's lesson we are talking about, we're still working on lesson 8.1, but today we're going to be dealing with these things called complex fractions. Alright, so let's get right down to it. Complex fraction is any time that you've got a fraction within a fraction. Alright, it's real simple. The way you handle any complex fraction is first of all translate it into the division problem that it really is. Top divided by bottom. Once you've done that, fall back on what you know about fractions, change to multiplication and write the reciprocal of your second fraction, and then it's just a matter of multiplying the two together. Once you remember that, the complex fractions don't seem quite as difficult. My first example right here, step 1, rewrite it as a division problem. A plus B over 4, top divided by bottom, divided by a squared plus b squared over 4. Then you're going to take and change this to multiplication and flip this fraction over. A plus b over 4, first one does not change, and then flipping this one over, I get 4 over a squared plus b squared. Once you've done that, you fall back on what I taught you in lesson 8.1a. Alright, we factor, but this one cannot be factored. This one cannot be factored. Remember, it's an all or nothing thing. Alright, I can't take both a plus b out of those because that's all connected through the addition unless I can factor it apart. So the only thing I've got left to do is cancel out like we did. And so my solution on this one is going to be a plus b over a squared plus b squared. Okay, I'll give you another example. Alright, remember, the top divided by the bottom. Alright, now multiply and flip. I'm going to go ahead and factor this as I go as well. X squared minus y squared is x plus y, x minus y. Factoring as you go will save you a little bit of work. Alright, flip this. Now notice, if I flip this over, that's going to be y minus x. I want that to be x minus y. So I'm going to factor out a negative 1. That's going to change the signs of those and make that as a negative y and a positive x, so I'll have an x minus y. And that's going to be over 4x. And now, of course, we can go through and cancel. Well, I've got x squared versus x. If I get rid of this x, that's going to decrease the power by 1. Alright, I've got an x minus y versus an x minus y. And so now I go through and I'm ready to multiply. I've canceled all I can, I believe, yes. So negative 1 times x is negative x. And 4 times x plus y. And since they want to be simplified, remember, simplified has no parentheses. Just go ahead and distribute out the 4. And there's your final answer. Okay, I'm going to actually do one from your worksheet today. Let me get rid of this. Get it out of the way. There we go. Alright, so step 1, once again, change to division. X squared minus x minus 2 over x squared plus x minus 6 divided by x plus 1 over x plus 3. Factor, multiply, flip. So this top part, when I factor it, remember the signs in the parentheses are different, so this will be plus and a minus. Two numbers that multiply to get me 2 and subtract to leave me with 1 are 2 and 1. 2 goes with the minus sign. Okay, let's jump down and do likewise with this one. Once again, the signs are going to be different. Two numbers that multiply to get me 6 and subtract to leave me with 1 are 2 and 3. 3 goes with the plus. Remember, this tells you where to put the larger number when the signs are different. Alright, change to multiplication, and I'm going to flip this one over. X plus 3 is prime. I'll throw parentheses around that. X plus 1 is prime. Put parentheses around that, and now we can cancel. X plus 1, X plus 1, X minus 2, X minus 2, X plus 3, X plus 3. Since everything's canceled on the top, I've got 1 on top. Everything's canceled on the bottom, I've got 1 on bottom. 1 over 1 is 1. That's really all there is to today's lesson. Be sure to review the lesson from Monday, which was 8.1a, if you have any troubles with this.